what the fuck do you do when you're depressed and you don't know what the fuck is going on with your life? I'm 23. I'm about to graduate. All these kind of good things are happening around me, but man, I ain't been more depressed in my life. And I've seen you like on this week and like this weekend and all that shit. And I saw you were going through a hard patch now, and I was going through a hard patch, and I just kind of want to hear, you know, what do you do? Kind of see the brightness when you stand in the dark, man. Be well.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that, man. It's a good question. What do you do? You know, I'm not trying to get all philosophical. What I do, in the past, I didn't do anything, man. I'll tell you that. I made some poor choices. I would lay in my bed. I would do masturbation. You know, I would do just masturbation so I didn't even have any feelings. I would almost just beat my feelings out of my body via masturbation, you know? And I started masturbation when I was young, and it persisted, man. And that's another thing about, you know, no man ever told me anything about masturbation, man. You know, I mean, when my father was young, he was probably on horses, and who knows what the fuck they were doing. You know, I don't even know if they had masturbation then. And my brother was gone. He wasn't there, so I learned it, you know, by watching some pornography videos. And some boy beat me up at the library one time and showed me a bunch of pictures of cooter. That's what he called it. And that boy was beating me and making me look at these pictures of cooter that he had that were all jacked up and had been, probably just looked like they'd been looked at so many times. It was nasty. But what do I do, man? I try to find some faith these days. I try to have faith, you know, that things will be okay. I mean, it's hard to tell a guy. I mean, you're in college, you're going through those, you know, there's a lot going on in your life, I bet. Busy, you know, your future probably seems immense. Your possibilities probably seem endless. But also it's probably scary if you're graduating or getting out of college. I'll just tell you this, man. You got time to make some poor choices. So even if whatever you're choosing doesn't end up being phenomenal, you can fuck up, dude. You could start a bakery, bro. You could do French breads and, you know, baguettes and whatever, and fuck that whole industry up, dude. You could burn the bakery down and try to get insurance money. You go to jail for that for 8 years. You get out, you're only 31. You could then join the service, get out of that, and you're only 35. And you still can do it, you know, so you have time to kill, man. So I just wouldn't be so hard on yourself. I'd take a step back. And sometimes when you're in your problems, you can't see that the reality of things is that things are okay. You know, sometimes you're just so caught up, like you got to do this and you got to do that. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing, and just realize that by not doing anything, you're going to be okay. You know, take care of whatever your basic needs are, and just relax, man. You know, relax. Especially if you're in college, man. They got, you know, hot leg running around, and you could do, you know, you could experiment and do homosexuality. You could do whatever you want, and whatever it is, you'll be able to, you know, get through it or get past it. Because time will heal everything, man. I promise you that, dude. Time will heal everything. So I'd say look at the reality, bud. I would say just look at the reality of things. In the big scheme of things, it's not going to be that overwhelming. When I think back about college, the only thing I really remember is that I wish I would have had more fun. That I wish I wouldn't have worried so much about this or that, you know, about the tests and about the, you know, what people thought of me. And I just wish I'd had a good time. I wish I had more pictures from college of me having a blast, bro. That's what I wish. So if I had any guidance there or thoughts or suggestions, I would say take it easy, take a step back. If shit feels dark, find a mentor, you know, find a you know, somebody who already graduated and talk to them, talk to somebody. Don't go it alone, you know, find you another man and get out there and put your feelings out there. You know, you can't be afraid to put your feelings out there, dude. That boy Thunder's daddy, he used to, when I would miss the school bus, his dad would give me a ride to school. and he would even help me with my spelling words. And he used to smoke Marlboro cigarettes, and he would blow the cigarette smoke at me while I was trying to recite my spelling. And it's hard to spelling's kind of hard enough. I did well in it, but spelling, when you got smoke coming at you and in your eyes and everything, even harder. You know, when you're trying to spell just being attacked by secondhand smoke, that's some fucking straight up Wyatt Earp. I mean, you're the Wyatt Earp of consonants and syllables at that point. So, but I remember sometimes I would share with him what was going on, because even if it was just a few minutes in a car together, that was another man around that I could reach out to for support. So that's what I would say, man. Take it easy. Look at the reality of the situation. Don't get caught in the minutia that's right in front of you. Look at the big picture. Big picture, you're finishing college, man. That's a huge achievement. Big picture is you could fuck up. You could do your bakery and fuck it up and still be fine. You could do law school, medical. You got time, bud. So don't get too overwhelmed. Take your time. Take it easy, man. That's what I would say.